Alright? So I was just thinking about it. I was thinking that first to try to establish your own center. Sorry. Implement the techniques or the best practices in your own center. Right? So yesterday we discussed about that how people are coming on each and every Sunday and maybe or a month. You need to understand people need some engagement. If you won't be able to engage them systematically, they will run away. So all the types, whether it's adults, whether it's youth, or whether it's children. You know, one thing is, if we care for the adults and we leave the children, what will the children do next time? We will not go. Huh? And because of the children, the parents will not go. Is it right or not?
Yes.
Right? So you have to take care of the individuals, those who are coming. You have to see the needs. For children, they need the parents to come along. For the parents, they need to keep the children along. And if you don't have any engagement for the children, they will run like here and there. Right? Is it happening in your Namahatta centers?
Yeah.
When you hold a Sunday love fest or Saturday love fest, the children, they have no engagement. If they have some engagement, but still they are not so much satisfied, because even the teacher who is teaching, maybe children, they are handling the children, they do not know how to handle. Because there are different children, different age groups are there. 5 to 8 is different, 9 to 14 is different age group. Is it right or not? Is it a right challenge? Yeah? And what about the youth? They don't correlate with the adults actually. They want some the challenging stuffs where they can find solutions. And they want some more enthusiastic speakers. Am I right or not? So you need, in your Namahatta centers, you need to gather all the, if you want to flourish your preaching centers, your Namahatta centers, then definitely you need to gather all types of people. Whether it's adults, children, or youth. Any comments or question on this point? Is it understood? Yeah? Yeah? Any question or comment on this point? We'll take you to that. We'll take you to that, how to cultivate in different categories of people. We'll take you to that, how to cultivate them systematically. So then we are discussing about the Western people preaching model. How to preach to the Chinese people, how to preach to the different, beyond Hindus. So we're discussing that the first you do this kind of programs, yoga retreats and all. Then you must know the local language, the local books you have, you must have. And the local devotees also can cultivate, inspire and organize the events actually. So, right? So, yeah. But I think that would be a later stage. I'm giving you some ideas here. First, you need to handle your Namahatta, right? And the third thing we discussed, you remember? About the youth. What was that? For the youth, I talked about some program for the youth as well. What was that?
University for preaching.
Yes?
Place near to their college.
Can you give him the microphone?
A place near to their college.
A college is a university program, yeah, and a place near that, we open a center there, youth center, and we discussed, we were in We were in East Africa last year, and in Nairobi we found that there. How many of you went to Nairobi? Anyone here? So, no. Okay. So in Nairobi we found that there is one devotee, one Rasta devotee, but he's a young one. He's a young devotee. His wife is also preaching to the young girls, and they have nearby their temple. There's a huge building they have got. And you won't believe they have 50 youth devotees staying in that building.
Oh.
And they're local Africans. Find me, these are not Indian background or Indian origin devotees. No. These are local African devotees. They're staying there, the base is running, right? This is called a youth center. It can happen. It all starts with an idea. Yesterday we were discussing about that Prabhupada says that we have to find novel ways to preach Krishna consciousness. Right? It starts with an idea. Anyone can do it. Yes. Currently, His Grace Radhashyam Prabhu is also going to the West and opening the different youth centers in different locations. So we encourage them. We encourage that the youth also should have a place and where they can practice Krishna consciousness. Where they get the sangha of like-minded people. Because be a monk challenge, yesterday we discussed about 7-day be a monk challenge. So it would be attractive for the young generation. Yeah. So that's also yes, bro.
So when you see that open center near UBC, it mean permanent or is it where it's going to be?
In the beginning, it's a weekly discourse. It's a weekly program we are conducting in a small center, and that is called a preaching center or a youth center. Gradually, when you see the interest is coming, the devotees, those who are coming there, they want to reside inside the building, and they show their inclination. Yeah, that's where you need to cater the needs of those youth there on. Okay. Yes.
So like in India, so many youth graduated from university and all that, but when they come out, most of them might not have job, and they'll be the situation is different. Most of them will be unemployed. Same maybe in Nairobi also, I don't know there. But in Malaysia, before they come out, they already got a job. Most of them, And the moment they come out from university, they've been, dragged into all the factories because so much of employment is there, right?
Yes.
So how can we attract this group of? Because the moment they join the factory, luxury life.
Let me tell you, Gokul, this is, this is not the correct information you have got actually. In India, we preach in the most prestigious universities, where they got the placement before they passed out the university. Right? So, our purpose is that after 4 years, when they studied through the university program, whether it's engineering, because we find engineering more suitable for that, because they got some time to practice spirituality as well. If you talk about MBAs, so they won't have the IAMs, so they won't have much time. So even after they got some job in different, let's say they studied in Kolkata. But they got the job in Gurgaon, near Delhi. So we find the base there only, where they can stay with the devotees and go to their offices. So near their place, so we find some base center, the youth center there only. That is the point. So it's very, but the point is they practice Krishna consciousness. 4 years they practice. After that, they will contribute. Whenever there is a program, they will come to you. Because you have started these programs and giving them Krishna consciousness. Yes, so Malaysia also, after university program, they go to do some jobs, definitely. But anyways, they need some shelter. They need some devotee association. See, it is so contagious. The devotee sangha is so contagious that after leaving the college, university, they still want to be in the devotee association. Because they know at that time that this is the only way we can survive our bhakti in Kali Yuga. So they always seek some shelter. So that's the point. So it's not that we lost them. Then they passed out, we lost them. No, it's not the way. It's a very strong sangha. You see, we conduct in a Namahatta once a week program, isn't it? And once a week for 2 hours, only people have to come. But in the youth center, they are living together. Every day they are following some morning program, evening program. Is it not the strong sangha they are getting there? Wow. Even if for few months they practice Krishna consciousness in that sangha group, that house, that preaching center, you see the level of consciousness will definitely increase. They relish Krishna consciousness. It's a tried and tested process. In east or west, where all over the world, it is being practiced successfully. Right? Okay, shall we go ahead?
Yes.
Okay. Let's read out the first quote on preaching by Shri. Anyone can read? Take the microphone and read.
If one is not on the platform of God consciousness, he is not human being, he is animal, that's a fact. But we should not hate the animals because our mission is to bring them to the human consciousness. You cannot expect that your audience should be all highly brained. No, preaching is required because they have no brain. Therefore, your duty is to tolerate all difficulties and bring them to the sense of brain. Not that these people are animals, we shall not mix with them. Then you have no missionary activities. Then you sit down in a place and chant Hare Krishna. Then don't open centers.
And don't open centers. Room conversation with Mr. C. Hannes of the International Yoga Organization of the UN, May 31st, 1974, Geneva. So you got the point? So even though one is not on the platform of God consciousness, certainly is not a human being, is got to be an animal. But we should not hate the animal, because our mission is to bring them to the human consciousness. Right? You cannot expect that your audience should be all highly trained. No, preaching is required. This point is very important. Preaching is required because they have no brain. If they have brain, what preaching is required? In another sense, if they have brain, they practice in Krishna consciousness, what preaching is required? Because they have no brain, so you have to give brain. Therefore, your duty is to tolerate all difficulties and bring them to the sense of brain. So you might find some difficulties in preaching activities, surely will get that. So all the Acharya, they found some difficulties. Even Bhakti Vinod Thakur, you know, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, when he preached he didn't have the copy of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. He was finding the copy of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita for 10 years. He couldn't find that. And that was the British time. All the 13 sampradayas, upper sampradayas, they are very prominent in that time. And Gaudiya Vaishnavism is called to be like a sex religion at that time. These people, they don't have the character, and then he has to establish the dharma at the same time, you know. So difficulties might arise, devotees, that gives us the scope for preaching. Right? And in difficulties, if you work hard and take it as challenge, that yes, in Malaysia, in each and every nook and corner, we have to come together. We have to preach. Even though we have differences of opinion, but still let us come together. Either I have to tolerate the others' conditions or ideas. Let's come together, sit down and plan something which is very pleasing to Srila Prabhupada. That's what it means. Tolerate all difficulties and bring the people to the sense of praying. Tolerate all difficulties. Yes? Because difficulties will always be there. Right? Because some people are with you, some people will not be with you. There's some, yesterday Prabhu was saying that we don't have a team to go on Harinam Sankirtan. Definitely, that also, there's also, Prabhupada has no team actually. When Prabhupada went to West, did he have a team? He wrote to his god brothers that you send me some team, right? But did his god brothers responded? No one responded. So did it got some challenges? Yes. So tolerate the challenges and bring the people to God consciousness. So that's why in the beginning definitely we are one, we are two, we have little support. But if you preach, if you invest your brain, if you cultivate people systematically, surely after some time you will find many people out there. Practice Krishna consciousness with purity and work hard. Engage the people nicely in Krishna consciousness. Then you see the results will come automatically. Jai Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. So now we'll take you to the bridge program. Okay? Now this is a very, I would say, attractive, the lucrative program for the new beginners. Whoever comes to our programs, whether it's Sunday Love Feast program, whether it's a Saturday Love Feast program, whether it's a festival, we need to register those people for this 7-session course program. And this is, dear devotees, it is called the Bridge program. What is it called?
Bridge.
A Bridge program. So So now you have that book that which I have written. You can open that book. Yeah. Can I have one book? Maybe you can share, those who have it, you can share with others. So you can open page number 43 in this book. Please, can anybody read from the beginning? Bridge program.
The bridge program is a crucial step in the process of cultivating devotees, as it creates a bridge between the one-time program and the cultivation program. The bridge program is designed to provide a more in-depth understanding of the principles of Krishna consciousness as a foundational understanding of our philosophy as well as culture of our movement, and to help participants develop a deeper connection with the Supreme Lord. One of the most effective bridge programs is the 7-section course, also known as the Journey of Self-Discovery.
Yeah, read further, bro.
The 7-section course is a comprehensive program that covers 5 essential subjects: Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala, and Karma. These subjects are covered in 7 sections.
In the first,
With the first 3 sessions focusing on Ishvara, the 4th session on Jiva, and the 5th session on Kala, Prakriti, and Karma. The 6th and 7th session emphasize the importance of chanting and association with devotees.
well, let me tell you, you can read further on your own time, but let me debrief the 7-session program in a very shorter version. So it is based on the Bhagavad Gita. 5 subject matters are covered in this 7-session course. Yeah. So 7 topics are, it is given in the book, you don't have to write, it is there in the book. The 7 topics are with details. The first topic is search for happiness. The second topic is, does God really exist? The third topic is, one God or many gods? The fourth topic, who am I? What is my relation with God? And why my mind is disturbing me? The 5th topic is, why bad things happen to good people? The 6th topic, the yoga for the modern age. And the 7th topic is practical spirituality. Let me tell you, dear devotees, in the first session, we discuss about what is the difference between the humans and the animals. That brings us to the point that human beings have got a higher intelligence, right? Through that higher intelligence, they can achieve the 3 things. The first, they can ask why I am suffering, right? I don't want suffering, but why the suffering comes to me? They can understand the purpose of life. And the third, they can get the real happiness, the eternal happiness. That brings to the point of what are the problems of life. There are 2 kinds of problem. One is called the related problem and second is called the real problems. And we all understand what is the real problems of life, right? Birth, death, old age, and disease. And what are the three? The miseries, 4 plus 3. Adi Bhautik, Adi Devik, and Adi Atmik Kalesha. So in the first session we discussed about the problems. Then in the second session we come to the solution. Suppose you have a problem in the computer. You won't go to the mechanic, isn't it?
Yes.
You won't go to a departmental store. Where you will go? A computer shop who can repair your computer, right? Similarly, the one who has made this problem, let us go to him. Why he has made these problems? We'll go to him later on, but let's try to try to understand, does he exist or not? That takes us to the second session, that does God really exist? So in the second session, you may note some of the important points that I think it's already given, but still for your own understanding, you can still note down. In the second session, there are 2 parts are there. The first part is about the existence of God, explaining the existence of God in a systematic and scientific way. This is the first part. So we prove that God exists. If He exists, then can you show me God? The second question arises, can you show me God? That is the second part of the second session. So there we prove that we must have a qualification if we want to see something which is beyond matter. And that requires 3 ways to learn the knowledge, to gain the knowledge. That is called Pratyaksha, Anuman, and Shabda Pramana. And that takes us to the point of the Shabda Pramana, which is called the Vedas. And the essence of Veda is Bhagavad Gita. Essence of Veda is Bhagavad Gita. And there we give them the Bhagavad Gita. You know, for the first time, sometimes people that touch the Bhagavad Gita. Because sometimes it is there in their house, seal packed as it is. Prabhupada has written as it is there in the house as it is. It is not opened there. Isn't it? So in the second session, we tell them to open the Bhagavad Gita. We tell you how it is practical for you, how Bhagavad Gita is relevant in your life. Can you tell some of the verses which is related to their lives? Yes, you can tell. 2.14 is related to their lives, isn't it? 6.17 is related to their lives. 2.62, 63 is related to their lives. You see, there's so many verses are there. And when they open, oh, wow! For the first time they have read like this only. So we recite the shlokas with them. Matra Swarshastu Pantheya, they repeat also. Shitoshana Sukha. So this like recitation is going on, they will read and they will understand. Now in the second session we understand that the God exists. And to see God we need to take a reference book, and that is called Bhagavad Gita. Now the question arises, who is that God? I can understand in Malaysia specifically because there are many devas worshippers, right? Almost everyone. Huh? So yesterday I was discussing with Kamlakant Prabhu only that sometimes there's always a comparison that who is bigger, who is smaller, right? But the third session, that one God or many God, it has a very explicit purpose. The third session purpose is to clear the position of the Supreme God and the position of the demigods. First thing. What is the position of Supreme God and what is the position of the demigods? Second, to make it clear the relationship between both of them. That is the purpose, We don't have to impose our thoughts or our beliefs or our shastric evidences on someone who has a belief on something else. It just said we need to tell what is the position and what is the relationship between the God and demigods. That's it. That is the purpose of third session. Getting the point? So till 3 sessions, we give them the knowledge of the Bhagavad Tattva or the Supreme God, Krishna. In the 4th session, the session entitled, then why do I need to worship Krishna, Devas? What is my relationship with the God? That's the point. Why should I worship? Why should I go to temple? Why should I bow down? What is my relationship with Krishna? That takes us to the 4th session. Who am I? I am not this body, I am the soul. Right? We give the evidences of the soul. Second, the first part is giving the evidence why soul come to this material world. And when it comes to the material world, it has got the body, it has got the gross body and the subtle body. And then we explain the nature of the mind. And how to control the mind, how to become happy, how to go to the eternal life by chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
So in
Hare.
the 4th session, dear devotees, we introduce chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. We give them the beats. And you can note down. And after the 4th session, we tell them, now onwards, every day we are going to do the 1 round chanting online. Every evening. They commit and they come also. Every evening they will come. 1 round chanting and 1 shloka of Bhagavad Gita. We will read together in the evening time. This is called, let me cover that. You can hold on for the questions. The 4th, this covers the 4th session. So 5th session is why bad thing happened to good people or bad thing happened to the good people. Or good thing happened to the bad people, vice versa. So that takes us to the point of karma. Right? The karma factor. What is good karma, what is bad karma, and what is akarma. And that takes us to the point of the dharma. If you follow the laws of government, you will be happy. If you don't follow the laws of government, then you go to the jail. And that's where we describe about the 4 regulative principles. The pillars of dharma. Right? Pillars of dharma. Austerity, cleanliness, all these principles we describe. If you break the principles, in the material world, you go to the cell. It's called cell. Jail is called cell. But after this life, you will go to the hell. So cell and hell. It's C or H. There's just a difference in that. So we show them how does the hell look like. And then the question arises, then why bad thing happens. Then we talk about, in the second part we talk about the individual karma, the collective karma, all these different kinds of karma we explain. And at the last we say that, don't worry, we're not telling you to follow all the 4 regulative principles. We just want you to follow chanting Hare Krishna and associate with the devotees. Getting the point? Chanting Hare Krishna and associate with the devotees. This is called the 5th session. In the 6th session, we discuss about chanting only because this is a very heavy session. So there we introduce the Bhakti Viksha only. In the 5th session only we introduce the Bhakti Viksha. You see, this is the weekly program it's going on. So we say that after these programs for association of devotees, you're going to have a Bhakti Viksha, a weekly Sangha group. So in the sixth session, just to lower the momentum because it's very heavy dose in the fifth session. So we give them, okay, yoga for modern age, chanting Hare Krishna. Right? It's an importance of chanting. And the seventh session, practical spirituality, it's about association of devotees. That's it. This is called the 7th session course. And mind me, dear devotees, we conduct this program very regularly. You may say that after every festival we conduct these programs, whether we got a few members or many members, 10 members, 15 members, 20 members, if they enroll themselves, we just launched the 7th session course. So, let me give you some more details about it. Then I would like that because in our temple we have our outreach coordinators, Atipriya Vishnu Prabhuji and Mayapur Namahatta. So maybe Atipriya Vishnu can explain the benefits of this 7th session course, that how we register and what are the benefits the people get from this 7th session course. You know, it's a very lucrative course, very lucrative course. And each and everyone wants to do that. Next. So dear devotees, this program is conducted every week, not daily basis. It's not a 7-day session course. It's a weekly course where they come every week only because they don't have time every day, right? Next, you can organize in temple, Namahatta center, you can even organize at your home. If you got some people, you can organize these sessions in your home as well. If you can ask for some charges, that is good. Why do we need to charge them for this course? To get some commitment. Otherwise, numbers won't work actually sometimes. This is a commitment course. Even if they give some 10 ringgit or 5 or maybe less than that. It's just about the commitment we are taking. Just a little commitment we are taking. Because even if you charge them, they will come in small number only. If you register 100 people, they will come only 70. And when the 7 session course would be over, there would be hardly 50 people would remain in the 7th session. And then after that, they will come into the Bhakti Viksha, only 20-25 people, those who sincere, they will remain in that Bhakti Viksha. This is a statistic being followed. But sometimes it increases also depending on how you take it, how you care for the people, and if you have a strong connection with the people, then you can hold them back. Please come to the conclusion. So in the 7th session, last session, that means practical spirituality, you tell them that please come for another 4 weeks only for the Bhakti Viksha. After that you will decide whatever you want to do. So if they come for the 4th session, then they will stay back. You getting the point? Alright? So yes. So we have all the materials with us. How to conduct this 7 session course first. We have all the PPTs, the PowerPoint presentations, readily available. We have the posters, the designs we have For registration, definitely you need a flyer for it, isn't it? So we can give you the sample copy of that flyer. We have that sample. We can share with you all. And how to register, that's also is a process we can tell you. It is already just like in the government companies, if one post is vacant and if the person comes, so is that the person has to start with scratch? No. The SOP is already defined, isn't it? The
Yes.
standard operating procedures. Similarly, we have that. For the 7 session course for Bhakti Diksha, we have the standard operating procedures. You do not have to start from the scratch. We have everything, all the materials in the PDF format, in the Google Drive. We can share with just a clip copy with all of you. Okay, before I give the mic to Aditya Rishi Prabhu, if you have any question on this, yes, you can ask. Yeah, Prabhu, you ask me have a question.
Prabhu, my first question was want to ask when to do the seven apostle Yodia answer. And my second question, Prabhu, just now Prabhu mentioned that the third session is we want God or many God. So my question is that topic is necessary at the third session because it's very sensitive. So is it necessary to have at the third session? Why can't we have at the last session where devotees are purified, people are purified and they are willing to accept Krishna consciousness by then? So that's my question.
So this is a very systematically this course has been designed, and before explaining about oneself, we define about who is God. Because without understanding the relationship between me and the God, you cannot define whose name am I chanting actually. Why should I chant this name? Why shouldn't I chant the Om Namah Shivaya? Why shouldn't I chant Kartikeya mantra or something like that mantra to control my mind? That is the point. So that's why I am saying that in the beginning, when we started doing this course in Punjabi Bagh, Delhi, we have a same kind of fear that how people would respond to this session, right? And sometimes people come with a fighting mood only. How did you tell that this is God now, this is supreme and this and that? Then we understand that because that's why I told you two things only. We are just clearing the position of God and the demigods, and second is we are telling them what is the relationship between the supreme God and the demigods. That's it. We are not telling them to leave your demigods or this and that. And we are not telling them to worship the supreme God. It is just the point of clearing the position of the God. That who is supreme? Krishna is the supreme. And what is the position of the demigods? We give them a simple example, Prabhu. I am giving you one very, very simple example. Just like in a government, there is one head, and that is called the king or a president of the country, isn't it? And below that king or the president, there are some ministers are there, those who run the government, right? Similarly, the supreme God is the one president, is like the one president. And below him there is universal administrators. We call it as the universal administrators. The demigods are the universal administrators. There is not 1, 2, there are 33 crores or 33 koti. So, just like last time I was in Thailand, Krabi, I was giving the same session. And you know, it was, I started the session at 12 o'clock in the night. Because the program happens at the night only, 12 o'clock. And you won't mind Till 2 o'clock people were there only, they were listening like anything. This session, the third session. Till 2 o'clock in the night they were listening with rapt attention. Nobody was like shaking or making a dizziness or doziness, something happening with them. No, nothing. It's just the way how you present the Lord.
Because in Malaysia, we can't even see the word demigod. It's very sensitive. Yeah? We can't even utter the word demigod. Usually,
We can say Devata.
we say Devata.
Devas.
Deva, we can say Deva, no problem. There we call Devi Devta, like that. So in India we call Devi Devta. You can say Deva, no problem. If we don't tell the demigod, I'm not saying you use the word demigod. You use the word Deva, no problem. That's it.
In Malaysia, we are one Supreme Court. Yeah, everybody got one understanding. By this say Krishna Supreme, they say Shiva is Supreme, another say Durga is Supreme, another say Vinayak is Supreme.
That's why. Let me tell you one more thing here. In the second session only we give them the Bhagavad Gita. See, you have one or your belief. I have my own belief. So we are not comparing with that. We are following one Bhagavad Gita. We read one Bhagavad Gita and we follow that. And that's why we are telling you to read it. So in the Bhagavad Gita, we tell them to open the verse. You open the verse 10.8. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Aham sarvasya namahatta sarvam bhavatati. Iti matva bhajante ma buddha bhava samprita. It says 7.7, we quote that. They open the Bhagavad Gita. It says it is not that we are telling them. It is written in the Bhagavad Gita. Even 10.9, this is 10.11, no, 10.12 and 10.13. Param Brahma, Param Dham, Pavitram Dharmam Bhavan. It is there. There's so many places Krishna has defined that I am the Supreme God. It's very systematic presentation. God is one or many. It starts with this. Does he have form or not? If he has form, so does he have any name or not? If you have a form, then there must be some name, na? And what is that name? You can open the Bhagavad Gita, I will tell you the name of that form. He is saying that I am that person. I am that Supreme God. So that's why in the second session we establish the Vedas. And the essence of Veda is Bhagavad Gita. And from the Bhagavad Gita it is clear that that's why after second session, in the second session and after that, regularly give them the Bhagavad Gita when they enter to your class. Each and everyone should have the Bhagavad Gita with them. You can take it afterwards, there is no problem. You're telling you to give them Bhagavad Gita free of cost. Or I'm not telling you. Give them the Bhagavad Gita in each session.
Oh, can we do the third session online?
Yeah, yes, you can do this session online as well. Yes. We have conducted in COVID so many online sessions we have conducted. Yes. Yes, sir.
So this, when you conduct this class, usually like for example, we are having a weekly program in Namahatta. Okay? Every Saturday we have a program. It's a mixture crowd. We have second initiated, first initiated, newcomers, and sometimes
So that's a love feast program.
yeah, love feast program. So these sections will have separately.
Yes, separately.
Separately some other day or separately on the same day.
Same day, another time.
Other times.
Yeah, same day, another time. Just like in our temple, we do it in like from morning till evening. All the classrooms are busy because all the programs in some rooms the program of children are going on. Some rooms are program of youth is going on. Some rooms the program of adults are going on. So different times during the whole day the programs are running.
So one more question, bro. Usually when we gather this group of people, like I did one in Penang Island. I have an engineer inside CDM. His wife is a teacher. I have another Mataji, I mean middle age, who not very highly educated, but she got a lot of thoughts. I mean, like for her, even Sai Baba is Bhagavan. So we have people who have different kind of ideas and all that. When you put them all together,
So that's why
we
I'm saying
spend
that,
so much time to bring them into to understand
Yes.
fundamental things.
Yeah.
So in that kind of case, what is the approach we should do? Second thing, how long these 7 session programs should go on?
for
Typically
7 weeks only.
7 weeks only.
Yeah. And each and every session covers in the 1 week, 7 weeks only. And you conduct here only, Gokul. Don't go in different places and conduct this program. You conduct here only because people have faith, they are coming here. And we are going out to do this program anywhere else. Do this program here only. If you are going to university, there is a different program. There we are not going to introduce all these things.
So these programs only within the
Yes, in the temple, in the Namahatta center.
So if I means something similar to the Bhakta program last time they used to do, is it saying something?
No, it's a basic fundamental beginner's course.
Basic one.
Those who are coming for the first time, they must do this course. Enroll them in this course in the Namahatta center.
So that means, for example, we can advertise that we are doing this journey of self-discovery. Group, get some group of people,
Yes.
and then maybe we arrange, say we have Saturday program, we can have Tuesday or something, bring them, they are separately,
Yes.
correct? So
Yes.
develop them. That
Sure.
should be the way.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Or maybe on Saturday also you can. In the morning time you can do.
Morning time or
11 o'clock you can do. 1 o'clock you can do. In the evening you have the Sunday Love Fest, Saturday Love Fest program. In the 1 o'clock you will have the 7 session course. Right?
so, Prabhu, what is your recommendation? For example, we have Malaysia is not very big. Hindu population is not very big. Of course, today we can't preach to Muslims. Legally is a problem. We can only preach to Chinese and but it's not very big population. So, what is your idea or approach we should take? If I say we want to do it for northern India, it could be like Penang Island, Samaraja Reka is staying, Kuli. It's not very near, it's not very far. Okay, but it's a regional level, how we can able to do.
So that's what I'm saying, that each and every Namahatta center should conduct this 7 session
So
course.
individual Namahatta.
Individual Namahatta centers, they should conduct in their Namahatta this 7 session course. And not only one time, do it on regular basis.
Sorry,
Those who are newcomers,
do it
do
regularly.
it on regular basis. You have completed one course, okay, you have more members, 10 members more registered, okay, now we're going to do the next course. Like that. After each and every festival, or the Hare Krishna festival, or the Sunday Love Fest program, some new people are always there. So you can enroll them for this 7 session course. Put a standee in the front, that this is the course, 7 session course. I can share all this material with you. I can share that material with you. The standee material we have, the brochure material we have, the pen, the flyer material we have, all the material we will share with you. You just need to tailor it and just print it. See, when I enter in this Namahatta center, if I am a new person, I should see that there's something is there for me. Getting the point? When I enter that, I should see that there is a banner is there. Okay, 7 session course, 4 session course for the youth, a 3 session course for the children, Each and every category of people, they should find something for their interest. Getting the point, everyone? Which are two. So if we have nothing, other say what is this? They'll come and where to do pranam and all this, how to get knowledge, where to approach, why to approach. You must have something like a small standee or a bulletin or something like that where it is written that you can do this course, 7-session course, or like that. Some numbers are given, we can approach like that.
So the PowerPoints that you give later, the PowerPoints material which you will share later,
It is there.
is it editable by us?
Yes, yes. Yes, yes, we can edit it according to the needs.
So,
Prabhu has a hand up.
So, how there are some devotees, people who skip the first two session, then they want to join that one, or some may join 1 to 3, but you couldn't make it for the rest of the session. So, how you handle this kind of thing?
So yeah, sometimes it happens that like if we have covered the 7-session course and now you do, I mean people are coming, they have registered themselves, but there are not enough registrations are there to hold a program. So you can make them enter the Bhakti Viksha and then when the next 7-session course happens, so you can just enroll them. Okay, you do this course first. You do this. It's the basic course. You must attend.
If they miss 1 or 2 sessions, then how?
Yeah. So they miss 1 or 2. See the session. We tell them no problem. If you miss 1 or 2 also, we just in the beginning we do the recap of all the sessions. Just like I am on the 5th session right now, so I will repeat all the 4 sessions before that. In a very smaller version. Getting the point? And then I move to the 5th session.
Do you give them certificate? And
Yes. They have to give one exam and after that we'll give them. But not there. We'll give them a certificate in the Bhakti Viksha only.
So if at the moment we don't have any Bhakti Viksha, we have currently running a center program like a Namahatta or whatever it is. So after this 7 course, can we connect them to the current Namahatta rather than connecting them to a Bhakti Viksha?
Let me come to the Bhakti Viksha, then you raise this question. Because if you do not know the concept of Bhakti Viksha, for you this, I mean both are similar. The Namahatta or the Bhakti Viksha is similar. So for this question to answer, let me come to the part of the Bhakti Viksha. What is the difference between the Namahatta and the Bhakti Viksha? Then the next question is this. What is the difference between the smaller group and the bigger group? What is the difference? So let me cover into that. I'll come to that.
So we are weekly conducting from normal from Tulsi Puja to until Gita class. It is we are running all the Sunday temple. Example myself around 30-40 years we doing the weekly program. That means this we do systematically the weekly program. That's not affected. There not any. That means more people didn't join, come and go. Or other systematically what you teaching. That means so long we are doing this program. Then they are not systematic or not affected.
So that's what I am saying. If we don't cultivate the person in a systematic manner, they will come and go. They will come, listen, they will pray, like, very nice, I learned so many things. What did you do? No, it's very nice, I know. It's a very nice. I can say it's a very nice program. You know? What point are you taking? No, it's a very good program. I didn't like this program. It's a very, very wonderful program. And after that, they take Moshada. What happened, you see, in our Namahatta programs, you see that in the beginning, the people are coming like, oh, this Namahatta program, wow, I have to attend that. After a few weeks or few months or few years, what happened? They'll come at the time of Prasadam only. Or near the Prasadam. It has happened here also?
Yes.
Everywhere in the world. So are they serious?
No.
Yes. That's why I'm saying this. This is a 7-session course. Very systematic, very appealing to the people, and from this they are dedicating their lives to Krishna Bhakti.
I understand the 7-section course teachers is suitable when people are coming to the temple. The thing is our problem. Is it you got any formula? Then how to cultivate people for the rich people, middle class people, poor people, high class educated people, middle class educated people, and uneducated people. First time we meet them, how we have to talk to them. Let's say we go give the food, they receive the food, the Prabhu says, oh very well. Then how, tell me how we cultivate them, first time we meet them. Let's say first time they come to temple, how we have to talk to them. Let's say you come, eat prasadam and next week we come. Is it like that? Or the first time? The first time they come, then after that they disappear. Then tell me the formula. First time they come, they continually have to come.
That's why you follow this Jarasandha model. You follow this Jarasandha model. Whenever you go, whether it's food distribution, whether it's Sankirtan, whether it's Rath Yatra, take down their numbers, invite them in your program. When they come, receive them nicely, give them prasadam, talk to them personally. After a few of the programs,
What to talk to them?
yeah.
Is it chanting the Mahamantra first?
No. It is just about what they are doing in their general life. Are they peaceful? How they are living their lives? What they are doing? What is their profession? How educated they are? Talk like a human being. Not like a spiritualist. Not like a transcendentalist. So you are meeting the person for the first time, right? So Desh Kal Patra, right? Time, place and circumstances. So a new person comes to the temple. Yes, ask them, where do you reside? How is your life? What are you doing? How many children you have? Where are you working? Right? What are the problems of life you're facing? Something like that. Then gradually you'll find that, because first thing is establishing relationship with the person. Then the philosophy enters. Right? If the person connects with you, then only the philosophy will work out in that case. That is the point. I will come to that point also. In the 7-session course, there is one very important point. It has been described in this book as well. That is called circle preaching. What is called?
Circle.
Circle preaching. Can you open that?
की पुरपाடு போறோம் 43 की पुरपाடு
No circle preaching. Beach under beach title.
So it is there. No. In the bridge program only you will find 46 number page. Page number 46. There are four success formula for a successful 7-session course: circle preaching, engaging children, trained preacher, and nice prashad. Getting it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
So there it is written, circle preaching involves interacting with participants and making friendship with the newcomers. The circle preacher can call the participants and inform them about the sessions. And the circle preaching can be done while taking prasadam in a circle. Getting the point? So this is after the session gets over, the circle preaching happens. Circle preaching means you sit in a circle, and in between there is a circle preacher who is a facilitator who is going to talk with the devotees, the people who have attended the 7-session course. They are attending the session. After that, the circle preaching is going on. So that's how they build the relationship with the person. Those who come. Yeah.
Before preaching to outside, they say no time. How to preach to them? Tell me.
So that's what we discussed yesterday. Dry grass and wet grass.
They say no time. Always you say no time. So
Yeah.
how we have to preach them to give?
See, I am giving you one example. Okay. There is one person who has a task to broke a wall, right? He hired one very strong person. So he told him, I will give you 500 ringgits. Can you break this wall with your one punch? So I can try. So he is full power, full energy, taking all food and this and that body. So he is like, he hit the wall. Only a small break happened. This is small break in the wall. That's it. Second person, third person, fourth person, 10 persons, very strong build, 10 persons. They are only making the break in the wall. The 11th person was a very small guy, and they all were laughing, but we are so healthy, we are so, a small person, a small guy. So I can also try. They have tried and nothing happened. I can also try. So what he did, he just pushed the wall. It just broke. You got the idea? So even if the person is not interested, not coming, at least you just make a break into the wall. Even if the person has not taken the book, not come to the temple, at least he has seen you. He has heard chanting of Hare Krishna. It all makes a break onto the wall. And that's how the person's Agyata Sukriti develops. And someday, this Hare Krishna very, they are always after something. I will definitely go this time. What they will have, what they will do there? Let me see and go there. That means the wall is broken now. Getting the point? So we have to try our best and try again and again. Keep on trying. It's not that our efforts are going in vain. It's not wasted. You just try yourself in the best capacity possible. Each and every time you're just giving a break by giving a template, prasadam, inviting them to the festival, something like that. You're giving a break, a small break is there. Okay? So that's why Prabhupada has said that don't be discouraged. If nobody is coming, let me sit down. Oh, nobody is coming. Why should I go out? Nobody is coming. Huh? And they will come. Right? Yes, Guru.
Guruji, my question is, okay, when we perform, when we conduct this session, what would be the outcome?
Yeah. So the outcome is that they will come to the Bhakti Viksha program, the cultivation program in the next level. If they won't come to the next level, at least they become favorable to Krishna consciousness. After some time, they will definitely come. They will not go away because they have heard about philosophy now. This is the best philosophy they have ever heard. You know, best philosophy they have ever heard. Other people are just making bluff of giving the 7-session course of personality development or this development or that development. It is just bluffing. The result is that they will not leave. Somehow or other, in the first year, second year, third year, fourth year, they will definitely come. Those are families.
So, Guru, any discovered courses should be conducted every year annually or?
Now that's what I said. You do it regularly basis, on regular basis, maybe after every 2 months. You finish one, then you conduct another. Finish one, then you conduct another. Do it regularly. Seriously, Prabhu, we are doing it in our centers here, and from last 5-7 years we have 2,000 people. We are regularly conducting this 7-session course in all the Namahatta centers, where we don't have even a temple. We are doing it in other temples. They are worshipping demigods and all this, and we are doing there only. In the temple only we are conducting this 7-session course. Yes.
See, we do the 7-session program. Say, for example, I do a different day in Namahatta here. When should I bring that group? Is it after immediately finish the 7th session, come and merge with the main group here, or how to bridge that day?
Can you repeat the question once again? I didn't catch up in the beginning. Yeah.
So we are doing 7-session program, say regularly every 2 months we are doing, correct? So I finished one. So when is the right time to bring them, merge with the other group, the senior devotees, the regularly we are having Saturday feast program.
Yeah.
Right? How to merge and how when to suppose.
So now it's up to them only, because the 7-session course, after that the Bhakti Viksha program happen at different time only. Other than the Saturday Love Feast program. Saturday Love Feast program, they are being given the option, they can come. The senior devotees are coming, they have to come. Like that. It's not that the Bhakti Viksha parallelly going with this Love Feast program. Otherwise, the quantity will reduce from the Love Feast program. So you have to do it in the other times. That's what I'm saying from the very beginning.
So we do the 7-session program, then then take them to Bhakti Viksha, then bring them to the
No. So Bhakti Viksha, you're doing it here also. Sorry?
No, this is what we are doing now.
And
they Saturday feast program.
Yeah.
Where regularly we have class and everything.
Yeah.
But it's a mixture group.
Yeah, it's a mixture.
Sometimes the newcomer come with over.
See, Saturday Love Feast program is a mixture of new and old devotees.
Yeah.
That's okay. But Bhakti Viksha is a focused program. Yeah, it's a more on cultivation, more on those who are advancing. For them only this Bhakti Viksha is going to happen.
So to see a result, Prabhu, from say we started the 7th session, no?
So let me come to that. No?
Ah, okay.
But before that, I need to come to Bhakti Viksha first. So I need to come to the Bhakti Viksha first. Right? So let me come to that. Okay? Yes, Bhakti Viksha. You can tell your experience. Yeah. You can take the microphone. He will share his experience because they have done a lot of the registration. Because sometimes we go to asking that how to register people, and when they are coming to the temple or center, how to register them. So there are a lot of experiences. Many people come, how they register. Sometimes there are some failures also because not everyone could register, right? So we'll share some strategies, some outcomes, some inputs also that after conducting this seminars, 7-session course, what is the benefit for the participants? Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So, I'll just briefly tell you how we came to the stage of rescuing people, assisting Prabhuji in 7-session course. In 2014, we attended this 7-session course conducted by Punjabi, where Prabhuji was there. We were in Bahadurgarh, where we are presently there. It was a small temple. Temple was not built, and very few devotees were to come. So we attended this course, and after that we attended Bhakti Viksha for 3 years. See, in Punjabi law, there are very high standards. They do it on a selection basis. So we got selected for doing leadership course. So after doing the leadership course, then we were trained in registering the new devotees in the temple, Punjabi temple. So after that, in 2016, when we came in contact with Prabhuji, so Prabhuji told us he start registering people in Bahadurgarh, where we presently stay. Now it was very difficult. Temple, people never used to come to temple. We were staying in a different place. So what we thought of, we made a strategy like Prabhuji, everybody is asking how to register people. So we were like that, what you are thinking, we were like that only. Myself, my wife, my son, my daughter-in-law. 4 people in our house. We used to go to market. See, we are staying in Bahadurgarh, where there is a colony. There is a sector 6 or sector 6, and there are around 1500 to 2000 houses. And people come to market. There is marketplace, centralized marketplace. People come there. What we used to do, we used to take our car, stand somewhere in the parking place inside the market, and on the back of the car there is a diggy, and there is a small place. We used to display Bhagavad Gita and other books, and start teaching people. Now, when you have to teach people, when you have to protect people, you have to ask, like Prabhuji is told, have you visited a small temple? Do you know small temple is there? Though it was very small at that time, and where you stay, what you do, to connect with him. Now, if you feel he is connected with you and somebody is biased, then you explain, we have a program here. We have a program here. We have a program of 7-session course. It is a 7 Sunday program. It is only Sundays, no, not weekdays. It is Sunday's program, and we will tell you these things. See, what is God, what we are, what is our relation with God. If he gives some response, that means he is interested. Out of 100 people, only 5 people will give response. Out of 100, if you contact 100 people, only 5 people will give response. And out of 5, only 1 will register himself, either single or not. So we did this exercise for 4 months, daily standing in the evening in the market. And probably we used to send daily report to Prabhuji. Today 1 registration, today no registration, today 3 registrations. After 4 months, we had 40 registrations. 40, and there was chargeable, this was chargeable. Amount was, if I remember correctly, it was 500 rupees for couple, 300 rupees for single. And there was prasadam also after the program. Then when we were doing preaching in the market, we had to arrange the program also. So we didn't have any space also, like you have center, we didn't have center also, temple is too far away. So we had a community center in our area. That is a government center. So we gave the application. There were some charges, and we arranged that community center. Now, secondly, all these tent wala chairs, tables, we arranged from tent house, sound system, sound system, and the screen, projector, everything was in the market. And the prasadam used to come from Punjabi. It's 25 kilometers away. Our teacher, our servant leader, Mataji, she used to bring prasad. We attended 3 years Bhakti Viksha with that Mataji. And Mataji, Prabhuji also used to come from Punjabi. And Mataji used to bring evening prasadam for 40, 50 every day. So this was the first program we conducted. And Prabhuji took all sessions. It was 7 Sundays program. And we used to make welcome drink also from our house, take it to the place and give it to everybody. See, you have to take care of people. When you are conducting this program, you have to take care of everybody, every single person. Right from, like your daughter's marriage, now you are attending the people. It's a daughter's marriage. Nothing less than that. Unless you do that, they will not remember it. So that was the first program we conducted, and after 7 session program, we started the Bhakti Viksha. We were also very new. So as Prabhuji used to guide us, we used to do it. Circle, pitching, everything, whatever Prabhuji has explained, everything. And after that, Bhakti Viksha was started. This was the first Bhakti Viksha in Bhagavatkar. And temple was not there. Without temple. Small temple was there, Namahatta was there. And after that, in 2018, when the temple was commissioned, Radha Madan Gopal deities came, Prabhuji also was there. Then we started enrolling people. So first Janmashtami, myself, my wife, very less few people were there during that time. Because after that we registered people and lot of devotees came. When we started, when the temple was commissioned, very few devotees were there. 20 were there. Some old devotees were there, but the attitude was not good. So we started registering people. First Janmashtami, we registered 300 people. 300. With cost. And we started 3 sessions. One Saturday, 2 Sunday. And after 7 weeks, 3 Bhakti Viksha started. 2 Bhakti Viksha, we started taking 1 Bhakti Viksha, another Prabhuji, that is senior devotee, he started. Now, coming to how to register people, what is the strategy? This was the one strategy. Now, when we are in temple, the strategy was different. Now, when there are a lot of people coming to your place, you have to have a dedicated couple or devotee who takes care of this activity. Like, we have been given a designation. I will not say it is a designation, but Prabhuji call us, they are the temple outreach preachers. Our seva is to preach, nothing else. Is there any function, whatever is there, we are outside. Our table is when a devotee or a person enters from the gate, just at near the Garud Devta, our table is there. Any person coming to temple, he has to interact with us. We are the first interaction for every person. And we have to explain everything to him, whether he register himself or register. And before coming to temple, entering it, and after, while going also we do. So that is the strategy we have adopted. We will not leave anyone, whether he is registering, whether he is not registering. So every devotee, first interaction is with us. Till today. Right from 2018 till today, first interaction is always with us. And if we are not there, normally we do daily teaching. Daily. If we are not there, we have given our numbers to BBD shop, to security, everybody. If there is any inquiry, so then they come. And in our table, all this material is there, what Prabhuji has taught. And a study is there, 7-day session course. Normally people don't know, new devotee, new person coming, he doesn't know what to do. So you have to explain. So sometimes there is a lot of rush. There is a lot of people. Like center is a small center. Maybe 1 or 2 devotees sitting being on a table, they can handle new devotees, new people. But if temple is big, 300, 400 devotees are coming, how you will handle? So our preaching is, our registration is 4 layers registration. 4 layers. Minimum 3 layers, but sometimes it's 4 layers. How it works? The table is there. There are 4 devotees on the table who will preach. There are 3-4 devotees who are in the second layer. We have developed a form. 10 questionnaire form. He has to just tick it. There are 4 options. Like ABC, first person, I don't know. 4 options, 1 question, 4 options, you have to tick the right answer. Based on Bhagavad Gita, also based on Bhagavad Gita. I will send you the copy or you can make it in your language. So if on the first layer is, they will talk to devotees. Once they have talked to devotee, if he is interested, they will bring them to second stage. You fill up the form, you fill up this form, you will get some prize. If his 8 questions, out of 10 questions, 8 questions are correct, we give them a prize and a prasad. Prize is good. If less than 8, still is pious, we give the prasad. And he comes to the preaching. There he speaks about the 7-day session. Then, if he thinks it's okay, suits him, then he receives. But our experience is, as I told you, out of 100 devotees, 5 devotees will be interested and out of 5, 1 will get interested. In that way, you have to protect thousands of devotees. No. We don't have to create interesting people. We have to find interesting people only. But we don't know who is interesting. Sometimes, one day we were preaching. He happened to be chartered. Sorry, he happened to be chartered. We told him, hey, this is Bhagavad Gita. You come to temple. We'll tell you who are you, who is God, what is position. We started firing. Hey, you people, now the technology is 1 day old. It becomes obsolete. You are bringing a book 5,000 years old. Don't waste my time. And I suggest you don't waste your time. You come across with a lot of things. We don't have to disorder. Now, I will ask you one question. When this center was started? This center?
Prabhu?
This sir?
Yes.
10 years ago.
10 years ago. Is that 2015? Who started it? You were.
We are congregation.
Who was the first person here, devotee, in this area? Who is the first person? Maybe 1 or 2 persons. Initially they came here, they started joining this one. Who first joined?
We had another Namahatta kind of thing, different place, somewhere nearby. It's a short lot. Then we had about 8 years. From there we built this place.
No. What I am asking is, in this area, who was the devotee first? Who? He. When you was here initially, how many devotees were there along with you? Huh? 130. 30. And how many today?
Almost same.
Almost same. So initially was 30, now it's 30. No addition. Pardon?
Number same.
But different people.
Initially also 30, now also 30. There was no addition.
Yeah.
Prabhuji was there at that time? Prabhuji was there at that time?
He is from different center.
Different center, okay. But we are talking about here center. So this temple was not there.
Yeah.
So somebody took efforts to build this temple. Of course, the new addition was not there, new devotees not added. So our target should be to add new devotees. That should be our the same. Now, in Kulim is a name, right? Kulim. Our Haryana is not less than Kulim. I tell you. Haryana is the same problem. If you contact 100 devotees, only 1 or 2 will be interested. So you have to find out the interested people. Whatever population we have.
Okay, to conclude this, thank you so much. Thank you. So, Yes, definitely the scenario is a little different here because there we don't have Chinese people. So 70% of the population here is Chinese, and many other people. I mean, we have I mean, only 1% or 2% of Hindus, right?
Yeah, 7%. 7%.
7%. So I mean, I'm talking about the Penang here.
Oh yeah, please.
Kulim here. So I'm not talking about only Kulim because there are many devotees who came from different Namahatta centers. So I'm telling here because we are in minority and the Hindus they are looking for something substantial in their lives. So I'm telling you, in those areas the retention rate would be different than India. Because in India there are so many temples, so many things are going on. So definitely is correct in that saying that out of 100, one will take the registration. But here the registration pattern would be different. Definitely different. Because they do not have much choices. They are already living in minority. So definitely you will get the larger numbers of those who will register themselves for the 7-session course. Getting the point? Okay? So now, some of the benefits of this, some of the features of the 7-session course. One feature is circle preaching, as we have discussed already. Second is engaging children in 7-session course, because when the parents are coming, they, as I discussed, we must have a program for the children. So engaging children in 7-session course as well. We'll talk about it. How to engage? What is the program for the children? You want to learn? I think all the centers they want to learn what can be the program for the children, right? And sessions are already available, so you must take it sensitively, and at the end serve the delicious prasad. These are the 4 success formulas of conducting the 7-session course. Okay? Is it clear, Prabhus?
Yes.
Others? 7-session course is, I think, we have detailed discussion over this, isn't it? Can you go on to the next point of children's preaching? You want to hear right now? Yeah.
It's like Prabhu was talking about, approaching people for signing up and all that. So generally I see the Prabhu's certain Prabhu, they can able to go out and preach. But this, for Mataji, they feel very shy. So since Mataji also was involved in preaching, maybe you can share how to enthuse some Matajis here, to go out, or do this kind of preaching.
So yes, I mean, definitely not alone. You go in pairs if you're going out, and approach in different houses or different apartments where the Hindu community there is lying. Approach in 2. This 7-session course is such a wonderful course. It can be organized for the ladies as well, because sometimes the gents they do not register. So you only have the ladies. And for ladies also 7-session course can be organized in a particular house, in an apartment, in a house, in a center that can be organized. So in our center, we have many Matajis, those who are running the 7-session course and they're running the Bhakti Vikshas. That's possible. And we say it's like a woman power, right? Nadi Shakti. When we tell them that, okay, now you have to open a center in one location. You all have to open a center in one location. They are in charge of going there, because in India it's a pattern that when you go to the villages, only the Matajis they come, the ladies they come. Like a Prabhuji would give a class and only Matajis are there. How awkward it would be. isn't it?
Yeah.
So in other sense, if Mataji is if they got the confidence to speak and go there and preach to them, it would be wonderful. You know how this Brahma Kumaris they preach? They only have Mataji, only have ladies. We have a Brahma Kumari.
Yes, we do have.
You see their flag is everywhere, wherever they are. Huh? They put their flag. No? They have their flags here in Malaysia. No? They have. In India they have, they go to different villages. They hold these programs. They go there and conduct these programs everywhere. So, yes, so anyone can go out. Matajis can also take out time and go out and preach. So for the Matajis, if the husband is not favorable or not very much into Krishna consciousness, so yes, they can also preach. They can also preach, but in pairs. They can go out, preach in different houses, enroll people and conduct 7-session courses, and in the homes, in the center, and everyday life. Even if people are coming here in the center, they can enroll them, talk to them, enroll them, and conduct the 7-session course for the ladies. That's possible. Okay? So, next is the children's preaching. They will call it as Gopal's Garden School. I don't know what you call it here. We have any program for the kids?
We call it Gurukul. We call it Gurukul.
Can I have a glass of water? Chalo. So, do we have any school or Sunday school or weekly school here?
Every centers conduct on their own, like
What?
as children.
So
Normal
it's like playing or like a drawing or something like that?
Some stories.
Some stories, drawings or something like that? Huh? Okay. So we have a very systematic or a very well structured or designed school, a weekly school for the children. So what are the goals, what are the aims of the school? Let me quickly cover that. First, provide knowledge, skills and values in an entertaining and fun-filled manner. Because this is their age of getting the knowledge, skills and values in fun-filled manner. So that's our aim first. Second, emphasis on Bhakti Yoga, Krishna conscious culture and the moral values. So we talk about the Bhakti Yoga, Krishna conscious culture and the moral values. Moral values like integrity, cleanliness, truthfulness. Third, learning Vaishnava etiquettes like tilak, dressing, all these things. Fourth, focus on chanting Hare Krishna. And the last is preparing them to the next stage, and that is called Teenager Forum. So now how this process works? So this is, we call it GGS. GGS means Gopal's Garden School. So current status we are giving it to you. Currently, at present, there are 60 teachers are trained for teaching to the children. And we have a course, I will come to that. We have a course that is called Teachers Training Course for Children Teaching. Those who want here, we can conduct it online. Because we are shortage of time here, so that's why we can conduct it online for Malaysia people, Malaysia devotees here. First. Second, we have 30 groups online and offline where 2 or 3 teachers they conduct a class. Third, we have 1,000 kids in our classes. Because in all the Namahatta centers we have these classes. All the Namahatta centers we have this GGS class or a weekly kids classes. And we cover offline and online in Haryana and all over the world also. Online people come from different parts and offline they come in different areas. So you must be amazed at how this 1,000 kids, so many classes, so many teachers, how this can be organized. Right? So let me tell you, what is the strategy? So this is about systematic way of reaching to the children. You want to learn? Right?
One question. So when you say 1,000 children are participating, they are not necessarily must be attached to that Namahatta. They can be randomly for the country. That's what it means. So it is the children coming to the temple.
No, they are coming regularly in different centers. Just like we have 20 centers, so approximately 50 children they are attached to one center. Like 20 to 50, 1,000 children.
So like we have 11 one temple and 10 branch or Namahattas in northern region.
Yes.
So all the children from everybody, all the centers and temple,
Yes.
they can participate under one.
Yes. Yes. So they come under one branch because that is always that Namahatta centers they come under the branch. The branch is a Badupur temple, our main temple. So from there we run the schools in different areas, different Namahatta centers. But definitely, as there are Namahatta center coordinators, what do you call it, president here? Namahatta center president or chairman. Namahatta centers, we have many chairmen here, they can open their individual children's classes in their areas and invite many children. Just like we have a Jeev Krishna here. Is your name is Jeev Krishna?
Yes.
I remember your name. Yesterday only I asked you. Your name. So similar to this age. So how to capture, how to reach to them? So this is the strategy. Now let's come to that. First, so we enroll them on weekends or on festivals. So weekends, they mostly parents they take their children to the temple or nearby Namahatta center. Go and worship, do the pranam, all these things. So they came there and we register. We have a table or booth to register there, the children. So there are, you can, this is all there in the book, the book you have got. There are 2 age groups, one is 5 to 7, it's 5 to 8, and second is 9 to 13. From 14 it is a teenager group. 5 to 8 is one age group, and 9 to 13 is one age group. Okay? Then fees also we charge. For the first time we charge some fees to register the kids, and we give some concession also. But the special note here is that separate preaching for kids and a combo pack for the congregation and kids. This is very amazing concept, combo pack. When you go to a mall, they give you combo pack. You take this and you get this free. Isn't it?
Yes.
If you register your kids, the parents are free. They can also attend the session. The 7-session course for the parents are there, and the 3-session course for the children. Like that. It's a combo pack for the children as well as if the children register themselves, then we tell the parents you should also register. If the parents register, then we tell the children to register themselves. So like it's a combo pack. Simultaneous preaching. Children with congregation. Now what is the first step? So we have a unique 3-session course. Dear devotees, it's a unique 3-session course which is nowhere you will find all over the world. We have this course that is called, just like a 7-session course we have for the adults, similarly we have 3-session course for the children's, which has a topic raising concentration level, building confidence. All these topics we have, and in this 3-session course there are PPT presentation we have. We have fun-filled games in the sessions. We have prasadam, sumptuous prasadam, kirtan, dancing, and parallel preaching for parents by the Bhakti Viksha leaders. So lot more. In this 3-session course, it is like an eye-opener for the children. And to train the teachers, we have this 3-session course. 3-day session course for the teachers training course. That's what I was telling now. 3-session course for the teachers training course for the children's preaching, where you can engage the teachers to learn the science of teaching to the children. How many of you want to learn that? 1, 2, that's it. You also, you can raise your hand. How? And you? Not you. No? You want to learn how to preach to you? So yes, we can encourage who? We can encourage all the Namahatta Center chairmen. They can encourage the Matajis. They can learn, they can send the Matajis to this course, attend this course online. This is the online course. So you can attend that and learn the science of teaching to the children. Let me cover this. First of all, let me cover this whole concept. So first, you conduct this 3-session course. After that, there is a weekly class for the children. And that is having a curriculum also. We have a curriculum for the children. And this is the curriculum for the 3 to 4 years. 3 years we go on, weekly basis. Like that. We have a curriculum for that. And there are separate handbooks for the children and the teachers with a lesson plan. Our teachers have worked so hard actually. We have a core group, and one of the core members is here, Mayapur. She will share some experiences by later part. And you know what? Just like the children, when they go to school, they have to give exams. If there is no exam, they will not go to school also, isn't it? So similarly, we have the exams for the children. One is called the monthly exam, monthly assessment, that the individual teacher they have to take on their own. Monthly assessment. And other is called the annual exam for the children. And then based on curriculum and other activities, the assessment is not just on what they have heard in the classes, but their behavior, their cleanliness, their integrity, their accountability, their dressing style, everything is counted. Their attendance, their punctuality, it has numbers. The assessment has numbers. And then, if you have assessment, then there is an award also. Isn't it? And the children, they like awards, being awarded. They got the trophy, they got the certificate, they got the name in the media. Wow! So we give the awards to the children. For my book marathon, prize on the module assessment, prize for every cultural activity, and our annual day. You know, in the schools they have an annual day, isn't it? So similarly, we have an annual day for the children of the Gopal Garden School, and that is on God Purnima. And not just this, devotees, not just this. Throughout the year, there are a lot of engagements for the children. A lot of engagements for the children. They have a drawing competition, they have a Gita contest, they have a sports day, one sports day is there. They have a retreat. On every festival they come, they have a service. And then they have a cultural fest. For 3 days they have a cultural fest. And so there are a lot of things, Kirtan Seva, daily Japa session, this book has everything in detail. You can read it out. What are the programs? Because sometimes the teachers, they ask us how to engage the children throughout the year. It is all these activities have been described very in detail. I mean in much more detail in this book. Did you like this program?
Yes.
So definitely, if the children are happy, they are becoming Krishna conscious, right? They are getting cultural values. So definitely, the more parents would like to join ISKCON. You know, sometimes I saw that in the Middle East countries, the preaching happened through the children actually. They first started the children's preaching and then the Bhakti Vishwa started. There are lot of children, lot of children they have. Lot of groups they have for the children. And it is so easy. Matajis, they got the engagement. Right? The young Matajis, they can teach the children. Definitely they can teach the children. So in this way, you can get this training, get this curriculum, get the teachers trained and conduct this
For the children.
program in your Namahatta centers for the children. In this way, what happened? Your ladies, the Matajis, they got the engagement to engage the children. The children, those who are coming, they are not loitering here and there. They got some engagement. And in this way, you got a full community. Community means, you know what is the community means? The community means it has all the aspects. The children's, the parents, the youth, the girls, the boys, everyone is a part of the community. And then it takes the shape of the temple. Gradually it will take the shape of the temple because you have everyone. For everyone you have some program, gradually they want that the temple should come up here. You will have the less space for the, you will think about it. On every Saturday or Sunday, you have a love feast program, right? Then you have certain Bhakti Vikshas going on. Then some 7-session courses going on. Then there is youth program is going on. Then there is children's program going on. You are one mad. I have not got space, Prabhu. So many programs. That's a good program. Now you open a big center there. You have to plan for the temple. You have to plan for a temple to open in that area. That's what our point is. Gradually take them to the next level. Starting with finding Jarasa and gradually take them to the next level. Like that. Now you may raise the question. Then Mataji can share some experience. First you will ask the question, then Mataji will share some experiences.
All the training that you got at different teachers training and all that, is it face kind of training, or it is some specific like winter program, even online? Is it anytime you can register, or is it some?
No, I mean, you just enroll some of the devotees here. If we have around 10, 15, 20 devotees here, those who want to do this course, we tell our Matajis, they will conduct the course online. Is it okay?
With your good idea, collect some, even our center will want to. That's not
Okay, any question? Yes? And in that course, what is the main thing we're going to tell you? That how to engage the children, how to understand their mentality of the 5 to 8 age group and 9 to 14 age group. What is the basic need they have? What is their mentality at that time and how to engage them properly at those times. Because sometimes parents do not know even, right? And how to engage, what to talk about those who are teaching to the children in our centers. So we have an expert team, and that is also Prabhu, Abhacharan Prabhu, that is also part of CDM. This is not ISKCON Bhadurgarh program. This is the model what we are showing here. This is the Bhadurgarh of our temple, but this teachers training course is of the CDM. It is conducted by CDM, and after that there will be one assessment also for the teachers. And you will get a certificate as well. You will get a certificate as well after doing this course. Teachers training course for children's speech. Oh, you are big hand. Is it not good? Okay. Yeah. If any question you have, you may ask. Maybe Mataji can come and share some experience. Please come.
Hare Krishna, Dandar Pranam to all devotees. I am going to share my children's class experience with you. As Prabhuji said, there are two categories. In first category, 5 to 8 year children, and second category, 8 to 13 or 14 year children. But I take class 5 to 8 year children. Small children are very young children are in my class. They always say storytelling. You know, children have a keen interest to learn the stories and games, and all the times they have planned to play. By playing only they are learning. One day they were shouting, Mataji, today complete story. So I made for them one story. And then other children were saying, no, you made for us game. They were jumping, dancing, something they are doing. So I made one game for them. You want to know what game? So I said, children, today my fist has become very tight. You come and open. They all were shouting. First I will come. Then I said, you come one by one and open my fist. They were coming. One by one, could not get success. So in the last moment, one student from the back side of my class, he came. He said, I will open. I said, okay. You open, it is your turn. He touched my fist and said, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Immediately, I opened my fist. They were laughing, they are jumping. I said, all problem solution is one Mahamantra.
Very
They said, very good. Then I taught them, you write this, always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. They wrote. In this way, children learning by playing, sometimes games, sometimes dancing, sometimes other things. They like it. And you know, in my class, all children have a different qualities. Some is singing, someone is doing art, very nice. So I have to make out who is doing. Then they will go to perform their quality on stage. There are so many festivals and stage programs also. So children like to perform their quality. And after performance, they get prizes also. Not competition for second, third prize. All children got same prizes. They are very happy and they eager to do stage performance. And sometimes they keen to learn story. You know, when children are very shouting, start a story. And they don't want to learn, they don't want to listen any type of lecture. Always interactive things they want. Sometimes they go to play outside. I give permission them to go outside to play. I also with them. They are playing outside. I make some games for them. Krishna's Gava race. Krishna's Gava race. They enjoy. And once a year there is a sports for children. They enjoy a lot there. And second thing, I always saying, you do some decoration for the Rath Yatra. They have small Rath in my temple. They always doing good service for that. Because I am teaching them sometimes art and craft also in class. Always not philosophy. Sometimes they learn philosophy. But they are making so many good articles to decorate the Rath. And Janmashtami also, I give some service for Tilak. On the corridor, they are ready to give service, Tilak service to all visitors. In this way, they are learning stories, doing dance, jumping, everything they are doing in my class. And they are very happy because they have same goal, to serve Krishna and get Krishna's love. They have good unity also. And with all together sit, whatever I say, they follow and take prasad also. Thank you very much.
So in this way you can see that, if you engage the children throughout the year in different activities, sports, whatever, you see in the schools they engage the children in so many different things. Why can't we? That's why I said in the beginning, it's like a combat fight between Maya and the preachers. They have to find the ample different ways to engage the children in different activities. So 5 to 8, definitely they have a different bent of mind. 9 to 14, they're more, that they're feeling that we have become adult. Although they're not adults, but they're feeling that we are adults. So you have to treat them accordingly. So that's our humble point. So tomorrow we are going to discuss about the congregation. Okay? Yes, we are feeling that there are many questions to be answered. So we will have to make one more visit, I think.
Sure.
to get you all on the, everything. But definitely this book has lot to say. You read this in your free time, yeah. And what we all are telling you here, we're going to have a monthly meet as well. Abhicharan Prabhu, we're going to have a monthly meet as well, where we'll see your progress, how you're doing in different centers, what things you're implementing, what challenges are you finding, and then we can discuss about it. Right? So we have this forums for New Zealand, South Africa, we have this forum for North America, we have this forum for Thailand, and now we're going to have a forum for Malaysia as well. And this is called CDM Malaysia Initiatives Group. Is it okay?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Very
Sorry for being too late. So we'll meet you tomorrow.